Imagine you're 27 years old, frustrated with a simple everyday problem, and you have just $5,000 in a savings account. What if I told you that within a few short years, this frustration would transform into a billion-dollar empire, making you one of the youngest self-made billionaires in history? This is not fiction. This is the incredible true story of how Sarah Blakely turned cutting the feet of pantyhose into Spanx, a revolutionary shapewear company. But Sarah's story is not the only one. From email newsletters to razor subscriptions, from file sharing solutions to eyewear innovations, countless entrepreneurs have discovered that the most lucrative businesses often stem from solving the simplest, most relatable problems. These are not complex tech innovations requiring years of research and development. These are brilliant solutions hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone bold enough to act on them. Number 1. The power of personal frustration. Sarah Blakely's entrepreneurial journey began with a moment that millions of women worldwide could relate to. Standing in a closet, preparing for a party, she couldn't find the right undergarment to wear under her white pants. Traditional shapewear was uncomfortable, and pantyhose had visible seams and feet that showed through open-toe shoes. In a moment of pure frustration-driven innovation, Sarah grabbed a pair of scissors and cut the feet of her control-top pantyhose. The result was revolutionary: smooth lines, no visible seams, and comfort she'd never experienced before. But here is what separated Sarah from the millions of other women who might have had the same idea. She recognized this was not just a personal solution, it was a massive business opportunity. Starting with zero experience and just $5,000 from her savings, Sarah faced rejection after rejection. She cold called hosiery mills for 6 months, with every single one turning her down. But persistence paid off when one mill owner finally agreed to help her. Sarah wrote her own patent to save money, designed her own packaging, and even posed as a buyer to sneak her product onto store shelves. The results were staggering. In her first year, Spanx generated $4 million in revenue. When Oprah named Spanx her favorite product of the year, sales skyrocketed to $10 million. The beauty of Sarah's story lies in its simplicity. She never took outside investment, maintained 100% ownership of her company, and built a billion-dollar business by solving a problem that affected half of the world's population. Number 2. Michael Dubin. The $4,500 video that changed everything. In 2011, Michael Dubin was tired of paying exorbitant prices for razor blades and the inconvenience of shopping for them in stores. At a party, he met Mark Levine, who mentioned having a warehouse full of surplus razor blades from a failed business venture. This casual conversation sparked what would become Dollar Shave Club, a company that would sell for $1 billion just 5 years later. Dubin's approach was deceptively simple: deliver high-quality razors to customer doors for just $1 per month. But the genius was not just the business model, it was in how he introduced it to the world. Using his background in comedy and marketing, Dubin created a 90-second viral video for just $4,500. The video featured him walking around a warehouse, delivering memorable lines like, "Our blades are fishing grade," while clearly explaining the value proposition. When the video launched on March 6, 2012, the Dollar Shave Club website crashed from overwhelming traffic. By the next day, they had 12,000 new subscribers. The video gained 3 million views in just a few days and has since been watched over 27 million times. This single piece of content transformed a simple idea into a billion-dollar acquisition by Unilever in 2016. Number 3. The Dropbox Revolution. Solving file sharing forever. Drew Houston's billion-dollar idea came to him during a bus ride when he forgot his USB drive and couldn't access his files. This everyday frustration led him to envision a solution where files could be stored in the cloud and accessed from any device anywhere. The concept was elegantly simple: create a special folder on user's computer that automatically syncs to the cloud. What made Dropbox approach brilliant was its freemium model. Users got 2 GB of free storage with the option to upgrade to paid plans for more space. The referral program was genius. Users could earn additional free storage by recommending the service to others, creating viral growth through word of mouth. By 2011, Dropbox had reached 50 million users and was generating $240 million in revenue. The company's success proved that solving a universal problem file accessibility across devices could create enormous value. Today, Dropbox serves millions of users worldwide and has fundamentally changed how we think about file storage and sharing. Number 4. The email newsletter gold rush. In 2014, University of Michigan students Alex Lieberman and Austin Reed noticed their classmates struggling to keep up with business news. Traditional sources like the Wall Street Journal and inaccessible to young professionals. Alex started creating a witty, digestible business news roundup called Market Corner, sharing it as a PDF with friends and family. What started as a side project in the dorm room grew into Morning View, which was acquired by Insider Inc. for $75 million in 2020. The key to this success was making business news engaging and accessible. Their conversational tone, strategic use of humor, and consistent delivery created a loyal following that grew to over 4 million subscribers. The founders understood the power of owned media, while social media platforms could change their algorithms anytime. An email newsletter gave them direct access to their audience. This insight helped them build a sustainable business model based on advertising revenue, with premium placements generating substantial income from their highly engaged readership. Number 5. The Skim. News for the modern professional. Daniel Weisberg and Carly Zakin left their jobs as NBC News producers in 2012 with a simple observation. Young professionals wanted to stay informed but didn't have time to read lengthy news articles. Their solution was The Skim, a daily email newsletter that condensed important news into short, digestible summaries delivered every weekday morning. Starting from their apartment, The Skim reached 100,000 subscribers in its first year and grew to 1.5 million just 18 months later. The newsletter's success attracted venture capital funding, with investors recognizing the potential of their engaged, millennial-focused audience. By 2018, The Skim had raised nearly $30 million and boosted 7 million subscribers. The brilliance of The Skim lies in its consistency and voice. Readers knew exactly what to expect each morning, and the conversational tone made news consumption feel like getting updates from a knowledgeable friend. This approach proves that there was enormous value in curating and presenting existing information in a more accessible format. Number 6. The direct-to-consumer revolution. When Warby Parker launched in 2010, buying prescription glasses online seemed risky and impractical. Customers were accustomed to trying on frames in person, examining fit and style, and seeking opinions before purchase. The founders recognized this challenge and created an innovative solution, the Home Try-On program. The program allowed customers to select 5 frames from the website and have them shipped to their homes at no cost. Customers could try the frames for 5 days, get feedback from friends and family, and return them using a prepaid label. This simple innovation removed the primary barrier to online eyewear shopping while providing a superior customer experience. The Home Try-On program was complemented by Warby Parker's mission-driven approach for every pair sold. They donated a pair to someone in need. This Buy a Pair, Give a Pair program resonated with consumers who wanted their purchases to have social impact. The combination of convenience, affordability, and purpose helped Warby Parker disrupt a traditional industry dominated by large corporations. Now we shall understand the common threads of success. Number 1. Start small, think big. Each of these success stories began with entrepreneurs who identified a simple problem in their own lives. Sarah Blakely didn't set out to create $1 billion company. She just wanted better underwear. Michael Dubin was frustrated with expensive razors. Drew Houston forgot his USB drive. Alex Lieberman wanted digestible business news. The key insight is that the best business ideas often come from personal pain points that millions of others share. These entrepreneurs succeeded because they recognized that their individual frustration represented massive market opportunities. They started small, with limited resources and simple solutions, but they thought big about the potential impact. Number 2. Focus on the customer experience. Every successful company in these stories prioritized customer experience over everything else. Sarah Blakely tested her products extensively and listened to customer feedback. Dollar Shave Club made buying razors convenient and affordable. Dropbox eliminated the friction of file sharing. Morning Brew made news consumption enjoyable rather than tedious. This customer-centric approach created loyal followings that grow organic growth. And customers love a product or service, they become advocates who spread the word to friends and family. This word-of-mouth marketing is often more powerful and cost-effective than traditional advertising. Number 3. Embrace simplicity. None of these businesses required complex technology or revolutionary innovations. They succeeded by simplifying existing processes and making them more accessible. Spanx didn't invent shapewear, it made it better. Dollar Shave Club didn't create crazes, it improved how they were sold and delivered. Dropbox didn't invent cloud storage, it made file syncing effortless. This simplicity made these businesses easy to understand and adopt. Customers didn't need extensive education or training to see the value proposition. The solutions were immediately obvious and compelling. Number 4. Leverage technology wisely. While these businesses were not built on cutting-edge technology, they all leveraged existing tools strategically. Dollar Shave Club used video marketing and subscription commerce. Dropbox utilized cloud infrastructure and mobile apps. Morning Brew and the scheme harnessed email marketing and social media. The key is using technology to enhance the core value proposition rather than making technology the focus. These entrepreneurs understood that customers don't buy technology, they buy solutions to their problems. Now we shall discuss your path to 7-figure success. The most inspiring aspect of these stories is their accessibility. You don't need an MBA from Harvard, millions in funding, or years of industry experience to build a successful business. What you need is: Number 1. Observation skills. Pay attention to daily frustrations, yours and others. The best business ideas are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize them as opportunities rather than annoyances. Number 2. Action orientation. Ideas are worthless without execution. Each of these entrepreneurs took concrete steps to validate and develop their concepts. They didn't wait for perfect conditions or complete certainty. They started with what they had and iterated along the way. Number 3. Customer focus. Build something people actually want, not something you think they should want. Talk to potential customers, understand their pain points, and design solutions that address real needs. Number 4. Persistence. Every successful story includes rejections and setbacks. Sarah Blakely was turned down by Horsley Mills for 6 months. The difference between success and failure is often simply refusing to give up when others would quit. Number 5. Smart resource allocation. You don't need massive budgets to create massive impact. Sarah Blakely built a billion-dollar company with $5,000. Dollar Shave Club's viral video cost $4,500. Success comes from maximizing the impact of limited resources, not having unlimited resources. The next 7-figure business could start with your next frustration. The question is not whether opportunities exist. They are everywhere. The question is whether you will recognize them and have the courage to act. These entrepreneurs proved that with the right mindset and approach, simple ideas can indeed change everything. Your billion-dollar idea might be as close as your next daily annoyance. The only question is, what problem will you decide to solve?